All right, well, hello there. This is Trisha from Sandy and Otto, and we are going to talk Poshmark, Etsy, and eBay sales. This is for the time period, the past 3 weeks, June 23rd through yesterday, July 13th. I had 11 sales. I kind of let my stores go to sleep a little bit while I was working on building my YouTube sales. I am now getting some assistance with listing items and reawakening up my stores. Unfortunately, since I started doing this series, I have not had any Etsy sales. But that's okay. Etsy maybe will come around. I think they just did an update. I don't know. They're touching things again. That's never a good sign. But we are going to talk about the one Poshmark sale I had, which is right up on the screen here. A pair of Levi's 505 jeans. They sold for $17. And let's see, the nice thing with Poshmark is that there are no returns with Poshmark and everything ships out priority mail. And they send you the label. So that does make it really easy to do. So we'll go on and look at the 10 eBay sales I had, and I will let you know kind of the behind the scenes info on these items. So this one sold to a YouTube viewer. Thank you so much. It sold for $17. I did get an offer on that. And yeah, so that's all with that. These items, the 515 jeans, they were on sale. I actually took an offer of $15 on these. However, they are in the process of being returned, usually because of fit. And even though you do put the measurements in, people have no idea what their true measurements are and whether or not something will fit. So things do get returned. That's okay. eBay makes it really easy to relist items. And I think in its own little way, eBay does do a little more promoting of items that are returned. And I'll kind of let you know why I think that in just a couple of items. Let's see. So next is bikini bottoms. Yep. I have not picked up any bathing suits lately, and I really do need to. They sell well all year round, as do parts for bikinis, bottoms and tops. They sell really well. One pieces sell really, really well. Especially when people find a size and a brand that they really like. That's all they want. They don't want to try anything else. They just want that same one. This one ended up selling actually for an offer of $6.50. Yeah, not going to get rich off of this one, but it was a nice sale. This one also sold via a promoted listing. So on all of my eBay listings, I do have them. I have them at 2%. I'm kind of converting them up to 4% because I think it is helping a bit having them at 4%. Next up is a dress. This is a horrible picture. I could not get the coloring to work out well on this one. I am so glad it sold. I hope the person is happy with it. Because the picture was so horrible, I did end up taking an offer of $11 on it. It's a pretty simple little dress. So that worked out well. So $11 on the horrible picture dress. Sometimes it happens. I did even try to do some updates on it, get it to look better. It did not. Next up, White House Black Market. People very familiar with that brand, know the fit, like the fit. This one I took a best offer of $15.30. I have a feeling on this one, I actually sent out an additional offer. So even though I run sales on items, if people like them and watch them, I will typically send out another offer of 5 to 10% off to see if I get any bites on the people who are interested. So I think that's what happened. Another 10% offer went off to make the price $15.30, and those sold. Let's see. Next is, so this is an item. I've brought these to the to a few live sales, and they are a very high-end brand of French dining plates. And on these, I ended up taking a best offer of $27, and that was through a promoted listing. This item was only listed for a couple of days, as were, let's see, these and this one I think sold like within a day or two. These sold probably within the week of being listed, and this one did too, sold within a couple of days of listing that. So that again was 27 through a promoted listing. Puzzles. I do like picking up puzzles, especially sealed puzzles. That's what this one was. Bits and Pieces, great brand for puzzles. This one sold for a very odd amount, $11.68. Interestingly, the buyer was in England, but I ended up shipping it to an address in Portland, Oregon. So maybe it's cheaper for them to ship it over to England than for eBay to ship it over to England. But I have a feeling that that strange dollar amount had something to do with the postage and everything. This one also did sell through a promoted listing. Next are the Fitz and Floyd tumbling little angel cherubs. These were really hard to photograph. White on white on white. Yeah, I probably should have put a different color background on these. I just went with it. These are really popular, and I did not think that they would be listed for very long. So I did not actually spend a lot of time taking the pictures. I just kind of like, here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one, and just kind of went through them all just to show that they all had wings and their fingers and their toes and everything. This one, I took a best offer of $25 on these. And then these jeans. Now, when I mentioned previously that I think that eBay does a little extra promoting when it is an item that is returned, this is one of those items that it wasn't returned. Somebody bought them but never paid for them. So then they got relisted. And because of that, I do think that eBay did a little extra promoting on these on their own. They ended up selling for full price, $19.99. They haven't been delivered yet, so I will keep you posted on on any of these items that that have a return on them. And then I have one more pair of jeans. And these are the Lucky brand jeans. Lucky brand, always popular. Any style. It really doesn't matter which of their styles it is. Lucky brand, really popular, just like Levi's. Hard to go wrong with Levi's, but this also has not yet been delivered. And I did, this one I must have done another offer on because it sold for $13.49, which seems like another 10% off on that one. So yeah, so if you have listings that have watches on them, sometimes sending another 10% off does help. I would say that helps. It usually helps a lot with Poshmark, but for some reason, I just have not been getting many Poshmark sales. But there's always next week. And that one just sold off of regular. Okay, so kind of let you know what is going on with my sales on eBay and Poshmark and Etsy. We'll see. We'll see if I can help reawaken those other two. Now this past week especially, I have been much more focused on packing and invoicing my YouTube sales to get those kind of caught up on, so that then I can go back to having a bunch of fresh listings in my eBay and Poshmark stores. I have a lot of drafts, and I gotta get working on those. But that is what's happening. I will do another one of these in another couple weeks and let you know of sales that are going on. But thank you so much for watching or listening. And if you have any questions on selling on eBay, Poshmark, or Etsy, hey, leave the comments down below. I'll do my best to help you out with an answer. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you.